video, we will be talking about investing for beginners and how I pick my dividend stocks. Hey guys, my name is Abir and I'm making this video from the nation's capital, Washington DC. Alright, so I just have started investing in stocks. Is it a good year to start investing in stocks? I don't know, but I'm here not to beat the market, but to go with the flow and go with and get the gains of the market. So this is what the plan: long-term investment, large to mid-range market cap companies I'll be concentrating on, and that's what the plan is. So initially, when I first started to think about investing in stocks, I was wondering what stocks should I go with. So this platform, if you guys can see, the Robinhood platform provides you good information on 100 most popular stocks of today. So if you just look here today, Beyond Meat, the price went off the roof. 25% increase in one day is like crazy. It has gained over $25 on $95 investment. So if you had $95 invested in this stock, today's total is $120. So is this a good stock? The initial thought, as a newbie, you would think that this is a good stock, but I would say this is not. So how to find good stocks is the key here, and how I do it, how I pick my dividend stocks, is this video all about. So if you go down here, you'll see one of my share here, the company that I own one share of, and this is the referral share that I've gotten. So if you haven't already started investing in stocks, I would suggest to use my referral link, which is down in the description box below. You can obviously sign in with directly going to Robinhood.com, but this would give you and me a share each. So this is how I got this PG&E share, and it is up 9.4% today. But honestly, these kind of gains in one day time are not usual, and you should not trust in those companies thinking that these companies will give you the same gains in future as well. But obviously we see big names here. Tesla is here, and then Virgin Galactic holding. So coming back to why dividend stocks in first place. So dividend stocks basically are the stocks which pay you monthly or quarterly over the period of time. And these stocks basically not just grow with the time, the price value of the share grows with the time, but also you see the dividends coming in either monthly or usually, as most of the companies pay you quarterly, the dividends. So you get to reap the benefits of holding a company's stock when you have it as a form of dividend. So let me show you my portfolio currently. So I initially started with $700 investment here, and now I just have invested $100 more today, and this is the pattern that I'll be following. So $100 every week. So basically what this will do is it will do the investment, make it easier for me to understand the ups and downs of the market. So I'll keep investing in, buying low, buying high. Every time I'll be buying. So I wanna, as I said, I wanna stay in the market for long term. So this is how my portfolio looks like. A better view of my stock portfolio initially is here, which I'll share the link as well in the description box below if you wanna look at this portfolio. But if you if you are really here to see the thought process that goes behind picking up dividend stocks, I would pick one company called AbbVie Incorporation, ticker symbol ABBV, and I'll show you my thought process and how I decided to go with this stock. So initially, the first thing here to understand is this stock basically is a dividend aristocrat. More on that later. But dividend aristocrat basically means they've been paying dividends for 25 years, and not just paying dividends but also increasing the dividends for the past 25 years. There are a total of 57 companies such, but one of these companies is AbbVie. So we'll take the example of AbbVie today, and I will show you how I do the dividend stock research for this stock. So initially what I would go is obviously go with my gut and pick one stock to see if this should lie in my portfolio, and I would go to the investor resource. So this basically is the page where AbbVie Incorporation basically gives you an idea of what they are invested in, and anything you want to know, and as an investor you want to know about the industry, and how your shares and tax information is gonna look like. So they basically break it down into different sections here. If you go through these, you will be able to learn more. But this is what the site itself is saying, right? So this is obviously gonna be good words, and they are gonna show you guys good numbers in their chart. But this is just the initial step, the first thing to do. Then you will go to Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance obviously is a noob's tool, but this is something that will give you understanding even if you don't know much about the stock. So this will give you a breakdown of market cap. It will give you the earning ratio. It will also give you the dividend ratio here, which is 5.30. For a dividend aristocrat, this ratio is a lot compared to other dividend aristocrats. So this company has been paying dividends for quite a few years now, and the dividend percentage is 5.30, which is very good. So this was a good sign for me to buy this. And then if you go down here, analyst recommendation is to hold the stock. So I, as I said, obviously will be holding the stock. But in case you want to see the history, you can obviously go to 5 years of time, and you see the price of the share, the individual share, hasn't increased much in the last 5 years, and part of it being paying out this big of a dividend every single year. But as I said, it really depends on what you really want to achieve with your portfolio. So stocks to buy, everything depends on your strategy. So my strategy here is to go aggressively on the high paying dividends, but at the same time make sure that I'm not losing money investing in companies which are not blue chip companies. So this is another resource. So this is the second resource I would go to while searching for any dividend stock company. Next up is MarketWatch, a big name in stocks industry, and you'd go here and you search with whatever the symbol is, and they give you the basic layout of how the stock has performed over the day. Payout to earning ratio is 40 here, which is quite decent. As long as it's less than 50, I would go with it, because these companies, what they do is 50% of their earnings would go to or less would go to the dividends. So whoever owns the stock, they will get, or he or she will get this much stock value over the time of 1 year with this much percentage. So whatever their earnings are, they are only paying out in dividends 40% of it. So which is again a good signal, good sign here that they can long term they will be able to survive while paying dividends to you guys. And then lastly but not least, another source is CNN business website. I personally really like this website. One of the biggest advantage as a new investor I see here is the forecast tab here. So forecast tab here gives you what analysts have forecasted for this stock specifically. So you can again type in any stock value here by going to money.cnn.com/business, and you'll be able to find your stock and see if the stock is really worth it or not. So analysts are expecting the stock to grow close to 10% over the period of 1 year or 12 months, but the few analysts who think that the stock price may go down think that price may go down to $81, as low as $81. But again, if you think about it, the earnings per share, if it is $2.20 here, then obviously if you're gonna make that from the investment of $88.50 currently. So this is really important to go through all of this. An average is 7.3, so I would suggest that look at the average and just go from there. Cincinnati has a dividend yield of 5.3%, which is a lot compared to any other dividend aristocrat. This stock was the one that I really wanted to go with. So stock price at $88, I have invested in this, buying just one share of it, but I want to have my holding in this. So as we move along, I'll be sharing and updating this graph here. Obviously all of these numbers will get changed over time as long as I keep updating this spreadsheet. I'll be investing more, so this total investment will go higher, and then investment end of month, I'll see how much I have gained in dividends here, and total dividends will be the sum of all the months over time. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really wanted to give a good idea for investors who are just starting out as myself, and walk you through my thought process of how I pick my dividend stock. So that's about it. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys will like this video. If you really like this video, make sure to share this video with your friends and someone who is really interested in stock portfolio, and following someone who is as new as you are in the industry, and see me grow. So thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.